You're listening to Your Calm Parenting Path. I'm your host Nina, a mindful parenting coach and mum, here to help you go from overwhelmed and reactive to calm, confident and connected with your kids. This show is for parents who want to raise their children with more patience, less stress and a whole lot more joy. Because small shifts make a big impact and you can build the parenting life you've always wanted. If you want to see what I'm up to, follow me on Instagram at Mindful Parenting Lifestyle, and don't forget to hit follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Let's get started. Hi lovely, and welcome back to Your Calm Parenting Path. I'm really glad you're here. We're going to talk about something that affects every single one of us. Those big, difficult feelings that come up in parenting. Things like frustration, anger, resentment, and overwhelm. You might be doing everything that you can to stay calm, but then something happens. Maybe your child talks back, refuses to get in the car, or spills the smoothie you just made, and suddenly you're seeing red. You're left wondering, why do I feel like this? Shouldn't I be more patient? Is something wrong with me? Nope, nothing is wrong with you. Big feelings are part of the job, and the truth is, you're not meant to bottle them up or let them take over. There is a better way. So in today's episode, I'm going to walk you through what happens when we block or drown in these big emotions, and then share some powerful tools to help you move through them with more ease and less shame. Let's begin. Before we talk about techniques, we need to get something really clear. It's okay to feel what you feel. We live in a world that tells us to stay positive, keep it together, or don't sweat the small stuff. And as parents, that pressure can become intense. We start thinking that if we're doing it right, we're staying calm all the time. But that's not how parenting or life actually works. Feelings like anger, frustration, even resentment are completely normal. They don't make you a bad parent. They actually make you human. Let me show you what I mean. Anger might show up when your toddler hits their sibling and laughs about it. That anger, it's alerting you to a boundary that's been crossed. Frustration might flood in when your 7-year-old is ignoring every request you've made in the past 15 minutes. That frustration, it's pointing to your mental load being maxed out. Resentment might creep in when your tween expects you to drop everything to help with a forgotten assignment, and you realise you haven't had a moment to yourself all day. That resentment, it's a signal of an unmet need. So instead of thinking, I shouldn't feel this way, I want you to ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Because all emotions, even the hard ones, carry information. And when we learn to listen instead of judge, we start to respond with more intention. Now let's talk about what happens when we don't give those feelings the space they need. There are usually 2 ways that this can go. Firstly, we block the feeling. This is the push-through mode. We feel the anger coming up, but we shove it down. We tell ourselves, it's fine, I'm overreacting. Other people have it worse than me. We try to act calm on the outside, but inside we're clenching our jaw, holding our breath, and pretending we're okay when we're really not. The problem is that blocked emotions don't just disappear, they build up. They sit in the background like the pressure behind a dam or a soft drink bottle with the lid on and you start to shake. Eventually, the lid comes off and soft drink goes everywhere. The second way that this can go is that we drown in the feelings. This is when we become the emotion. You're no longer just frustrated, you're spiraling into it. You start telling yourself, I'm always yelling. I can't do this. I'm failing my kids. Instead of observing the emotion, we get swept up into it. We lose perspective and the shame kicks in hard. So whether you're blocking or drowning, the result is the same. We stay stuck and we miss the opportunity to actually process what's happening. Which brings us to the good news. There is a different way, there is a better way for processing emotions. Instead of blocking or drowning, we can learn to stay present with our feelings and let them move through without getting stuck or reactive. These two tools have changed the game for me and many of the parents I work with. The first tool I want to share is the TIPI technique. This is a body-based tool that you can use the moment a strong emotion hits. Now, TIPI stands for, and please forgive me because I will say it wrong, Technique de Identificación Sensorielle Después Inconscientes. And while the name is a mouthful, the practice is beautifully simple. Here's how it works. When you feel a strong emotion, say frustration or rage, pause for a moment. Close your eyes and bring your attention to the physical sensations in your body. Maybe you feel tightness in your chest, heat in your face, or tension in your jaw. Just stay with that feeling without analysing it or trying to change it. Let your body do what it naturally knows how to do, process. This can take just 30 to 90 seconds, and often you'll feel the intensity shift without needing to think your way out. It is such a powerful practice because it doesn't require words. You're just letting your body move through the emotion. The second tool that I'd like to share with you is a RAIN meditation. The RAIN meditation is a beautiful mindfulness process popularized by Tara Brach. It's especially helpful when emotions feel really sticky, like guilt, shame, or resentment. RAIN stands for R, recognize. Acknowledge the emotion. For example, I'm feeling overwhelmed. A stands for allow. Make space for the emotion. Think it's okay for this emotion to be there. Hi, how are you going? I stands for investigate. Get curious. Think about where you feel this emotion in your body. What does this emotion need from you right now? And N is for nurture. Offer yourself kindness. This is hard. I'm still a good parent. I'm learning. You can do RAIN in the moment or as a reflection later in the day. If you want support with this, you can find Tara Brach's full meditation on her website, and I will pop a link in the show notes. Both of these tools help us pause, feel, and move forward without suppressing or spiraling. Now, sometimes we're in the middle of chaos and we just need something we can do right now to stop the spiral. Here are a few quick ways to shift that emotion without needing to do a deep dive. My first suggestion is to repeat a grounding mantra. Pick one or two phrases that anchor you into the present moment. Some of my favourites are, this is hard, not bad, or I can feel this and still choose kindness, or my child is having a hard time, so am I, we'll get through this together. And say this out loud if you can. It helps rewire your response. My second suggestion is to move your body. Emotion is energy. Shake it out, stretch, do the chicken dance. A few seconds of movement can reset your nervous system fast. My final suggestion is to name it and breathe. A simple, I'm feeling really frustrated right now, followed by a slow breath, can bring your thinking brain back online. It's not about pretending to be calm. It's about creating the space to choose your next step. Saying it out loud also allows your children to know how you're feeling in this situation. Let me share a quick example from my own life. Not long ago, we were running late for school. One child couldn't find his shoes, the other was crying over breakfast, and I could feel it building in me, that volcano moment. I paused. I said in my head, "This isn't an emergency." I put my hand on my chest and I said, "I'm feeling overwhelmed. This is hard." And instead of snapping, I took 2 deep breaths in the hallway. Did everything magically go smoothly after that? No, it didn't. But I didn't yell. I stayed steady, and my kids felt that. And afterwards, I felt proud of how I'd handled the situation. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about catching yourself just 1 second earlier than usual and choosing a softer path. So this week, when a difficult emotion shows up, I invite you to try something different. Instead of ignoring it or getting swept away, try one of the tools from today's episode. The TIPI, so when you feel the sensation. A RAIN meditation, take yourself through the R, the A, the I, and the N. A grounding mantra, some movement, or just naming out loud what you're feeling. Just pick one. Try it once, and then reflect. Did it shift the feeling? Did it help you stay present? Did you respond differently? You don't have to master it, you just have to begin. Well, thanks for being here with me today. These hard feelings, they don't mean you're failing. They're part of being a parent, but you do not have to be at their mercy. You can learn to move through them gently, mindfully, one moment at a time. And if you'd like some extra support with this, I would love to invite you to book a free 20-minute clarity call. We'll talk through one challenge you're facing, and I'll give you 1 or 2 gentle, doable shifts that can help. Head to my website to book your call. The link's also in the show notes. And until next time, please take care of yourself. You are doing such important work. Thanks for listening to Your Calm Parenting Path. I am so glad you're here, and I hope this episode gave you something useful to take into your parenting journey. If you'd like to dive deeper, sign up to my mailing list at mindfulparentinglifestyle.com.au for more tips and insights, or book a free chat to learn how we can work together. And don't forget to hit follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. I look forward to speaking with you next time on Your Calm Parenting Path.